Hi everyone! As you may have already heard, artificial intelligence and automation are going to steal us many jobs. According to a renowned 2017 research from McKinsey, link in description, within 2030 up to 30% of jobs worldwide will be at risk of automation. It's a large number considering that 2030 is just behind the corner, but it's a number to be taken with a grain of salt. 30% of jobs will be at risk of automation, meaning that they might also just not be automatized. It's an extreme figure, pessimistic we could say. Furthermore, it takes into account all underdeveloped countries around the world where automation will come for the first time in the field of agriculture, for example, thing that happened more than 50 years ago in Western Europe and US. In fact, none of this is new. In 1920, more than 40% of French workers were employed in the field of agriculture. In 1970, less than 10%. If a French farmer in 1920 would be told about such a vertical collapse in just 50 years, he would have thought about a catastrophe. Which clearly didn't happen, rather I think we all agree that life in the 70s was better than in the 20s. To make another example, in 1961 President Kennedy said that one of the biggest challenges of the 60s will be to maintain full employment in a period in which automation is replacing humans. And in 1961 Bill Gates, the father of modern computers, was just 6 years old. But going back to the jobs at risk of automation, the main jobs which will be replaced are jobs of physical or mental routine, which require little to no improvisation or adaptation, and jobs of number and data processing. In the first case, we're talking about jobs like low-skilled workers, cashiers or drivers, for example. In the second case, we're talking about accountants and bankers, but also brokers and financial analysts. In practice, not only low-wages jobs will be at risk of automation. Furthermore, it is widespread opinion that AI and automation more in general will replace tasks, not jobs. Humans will ultimately still be in control and responsible for the outcome of a job, but they will no more have to do with their hands the heavier tasks. To go back to the example of agriculture, farmers still exist, but they don't have to work the ground with their hands anymore. But in any case, most of the jobs that we know today will be reduced in quantity or even disappear, and even faster than in the past, thanks to the exponential evolution of technology. It's an issue to tackle, there's no doubts on that. According to the mentioned research from McKinsey and to the opinion of professors and experts, there will surely be the creation of new jobs that today we can't even imagine that will maintain the workforce employed. But we will need to guarantee a smooth transition from the jobs of today to the jobs of tomorrow. According to the researchers, there are 4 ways in which a society could and should tackle this issue. In order of importance they are: number 1, maintain a solid economic growth to ensure a widespread wealth so that demand of services keeps on growing. In few words, a widespread wealth means that many people can afford to go to restaurants, and then in turn restaurants can hire more people. Number 2, offer training programs organized by states and companies to make sure that the worker in the middle of her career can always reinvent herself in a new job. Number 3, strengthen the bodies that allow workers to find the right company and vice versa, and at the same time increase the workers' availability to move in order to find the right fit. Number 4, offer economical support during transitional period and trainings for other jobs. In this frame, new qualities will be important for workers. First of all, mental agility in learning and reinventing themselves in new jobs. Then, qualities specific for jobs which cannot be automatized, such as creativity and human interaction. All of this, according to important thinkers such as Ken Robinson, should be supported by a change in the basic education that should highlight more and more qualities such as critical thinking, creativity and flexibility. The idea of having a unique career in the same job or field will become less and less common, but rather it will be more usual to have 3 or 4 mini careers in different sectors, because ultimately our diversity and mental flexibility is what makes us more different from artificial intelligence. That was it for today, thank you very much for the attention, please let me know if you have any kind of questions and remarks, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel.